and welcome to my 34-week pregnancy update, which I am admittedly filming a tad bit late, exactly a week late to be precise. I just didn't have the time nor the energy to film last weekend because we did a lot of work in the nursery on Saturday and actually finished on Sunday. And when we were finally finished at around lunchtime, I took a bath, sat down on the bed just really quickly to relax my body for 5 minutes, and I fell asleep, and that turned into a, I think, 3.5 hour nap, which just told me, okay, I really have to take it easy. I had really bad backache that weekend, something I've not experienced throughout the whole pregnancy. So I was like, okay, let's take a step back and not film. And now this last couple of days, even though that's kind of already week 35 and doesn't belong into this video, but I participated in a training course, a training boot camp. We call it the consulting boot camp, which my department is rolling out globally for around 400 to 450 people, and my team was actually the ones who organized it. So I couldn't participate in the pilot because of us being involved in the organization, but I wanted to participate after all, and I cannot participate in any later boot camps because I will be on maternity leave. So I've been kind of pushing for participation, etc. So I had to kind of pull through. It wasn't too bad in the end, I have to say, but it was some long days with some networking events afterwards, one networking event. So I was home quite late. So I decided, you know what, you're going to film a week late, that's fine. But we're just going to cover week 33 and 34 in this video right here. In terms of symptoms, I have to say that the last 2 weeks have been amazing. The symptoms I had continued, but I didn't get any new symptoms. Actually, one symptom, the water in my feet, was very good during that time because it was still quite warm outside, but the humidity went away. I think water in my feet and humidity are like linked together because this week now, to give you a heads up, the humidity came back and so did the water. But during those 2 weeks, it actually was quite good, I felt, to the point that I didn't just not gain weight, but even start to lose a little bit of weight, which did worry me a little bit at that point. If I would have filmed a week ago, I would have probably told you I'm still super worried. Since then, I've been up a kilo, so I'm now at a weight gain of approximately 11 kilos, while the weeks before, like the 5 or 6 weeks before that, it's been really just 9 to 10 kilos. And then I ate and gained weight, plus I started losing weight. I was more towards 8.5 or 9 kilos. Got me a little bit worried because obviously I don't have any possibility of checking how her weight has been developing. We do have our next appointment, not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow, so on Tuesday, which is good. Has she been developing the way she should be? I'm quite happy about all of it because that means that technically if she has been gaining a lot of weight, but my weight stayed the same, it technically means I lost weight whilst she still gained weight, which is good. But yeah, if she hasn't gained weight properly, which I don't think, because I can feel that it's getting tighter in there and that she has been growing. But yeah, if she hasn't gained weight, we have to look into that. However, today it's actually just 5 weeks to go last week. So at the end of week 34, it was 6 weeks to go, 3 weeks to go until she's full term. From today's point of view, actually just 2 weeks until she's considered full term. And then somewhere in between, we will have the C-section. So I think we're pretty good in terms of development, but I'm still really excited to see how she's been doing in 2 days' time. So, symptoms, we've covered that. Nursery, I just mentioned it. We finished the nursery. I really have everything here what I needed. The wall stickers are on the wall, the pictures are hanging, the lamps are up, the bed is made. Everything is how it should be. My bag is packed. I will maybe repack on the evening before we go in for the C-section, if I make it until then. Right now I only have like trial sizes of my shampoos and conditioners and stuff in my bag, but or not even of my shampoo, but just some random shampoo and conditioner. But because I obviously need the stuff I'm using in the shower, but if the day before the C-section, I would then repack, because then I know, hey, I can put my favorite stuff in there, because yeah, I will not be needing it the next day, at least not here. So that's the plan. But we have all the documents we need for the birth certificate. We have my backpack packed. I don't think we will pack Christopher's bag until really the day before, because obviously he is always able to come home and grab a couple of things. But yeah, my bag is packed. It's done. It's really, really done, and I'm really excited about that. Well, thing is that Christopher is actually leaving for Madrid next weekend, so he'll be gone for a whole week, and I just wanted to have it all ready beforehand, because when he's back, he'll be gone all of my week 37. So at the point when he's back, it's quite late in my pregnancy, so you never know what's happening. So I just wanted to be prepared, and I am, and I'm really, really happy about how everything turned out. I will I will film a nursery reveal video probably next weekend or the weekend after. Those 2 weekends I'm home alone. I have to see a little bit what date fits better. Next weekend, I actually have my hair appointment. It's kind of like the first of the appointments I want to do before baby comes, so I really am in need, you can see it, I really am in need of a bit of color and a haircut. I have another pedicure and eyebrow waxing scheduled for like in the week. It's around a week before she will be coming. We do know the date by now, but we're not telling, obviously. So yeah, I have that scheduled so that it's like a week before, so I can make it. And I have some other appointments here and there in terms of pampering myself. That's what I'm scheduling right now. What else has been happening in those last 2 weeks? I did meet my midwife for after birth, which was really exciting. She's really, really nice. It's good to have met her beforehand. She had an appointment in the city close to where my office is, so we just met for a quick coffee. She did send me also a list with additional things to have here, which we actually all purchased yesterday. I think there's one more thing, no, 2 more things. One the pharmacy didn't have per se, because it's not available in Germany but only in Switzerland, because we like to go grocery shopping in Germany, and there's a pharmacy in that whole store thing, which, and the thing they have over here is it's a wound lotion, so if you have a rash or something, and that also comes as a spray here in Switzerland but not in Germany, so I have to buy that here. And then one of those little heating pillows, which you can, with those cherry cores, you know, the insides of cherries, which you put into the microwave or into the oven and heat it up, like to help with belly aches. So that I still have to get, but otherwise, I mean, that's nothing super urgent, but otherwise we are all set. And then we took our prenatal course, which was also quite exciting. I have to say it was really, really exhausting. We took a 2-day crash course, just because I don't think we would have managed to take a course over the period of several weeks, because Christopher couldn't have made it to a lot of those dates probably. And also for me, when I go home after work, I'm just so tired. So yeah, the crash course was really nice for us. Plus it was an English speaking course, which obviously was nice for both Christopher as well as for me, because my Swiss German, I have a hard time understanding those people. So English actually works better for me than Swiss German. And the third nice thing about it was that we took a course which was offered at the hospital where we are delivering, which had actually quite a few advantages. So first of all, we could, like, included in the course was a visit of labor and delivery as well as maternity, so we were able to see the rooms, but also, you know, to see where's the canteen, what kind of stuff can you get in the like little store they have, because yeah, it's nice to know that you can buy like toothbrushes and stuff like that there if it is, because it's a bit further out, there's not a whole lot of stores around. So yeah, it was just nice to see the area and everything. Then the midwife who did give the course also works at labor and delivery. Not every day, she's part-time, but obviously we do know when the C-section is. Plus with a C-section, you are in the hospital for 6 days, including the day of the C-section. So usually they say 5 days without the C-section date, so 6 days in total. So, and she is working on Tuesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays and Sundays. So it's really like there's almost no way around not seeing her or seeing her. You know what I mean? So it's nice to already have a familiar face. Plus all the other couples we met at the course, they also are all going to give birth in that hospital, and we're all due within like 2 or 3 weeks of each other. So there is actually a high probability of meeting at least one of those couples during our stay as well. So yeah, that's just for us, that was really nice. Do you really have to take such a course? I don't know. I did learn a couple of new things. Not everything was new, but for me it was kind of like, you know how you do something even though you don't need it, but you feel accomplished just by having taken it. So for me it's like, I know I took the course and I know we talked about it, so I kind of already feel better about it. That's kind of, yeah, what happened. It's a fun thing to do. You meet a lot of other couples, and yeah, like I said, there were for us a lot of other advantages about taking that course as well. Plus I was surprised, I didn't expect to get as much money back. The course was, for the two of us, was 450 Swiss francs, which is around 450 bucks. Sounds expensive. Switzerland is really expensive, keep that in mind. So it was basically, I think we had like 10 hours of class in total. And I got back 375. So for the two of us, I only paid 75 Swiss francs because of how I'm insured and stuff. So I think for that was money well spent. Even 450 would have been money well spent. I think it's just a nice thing to do. Now we've did it. I don't think we will ever do one again, to be honest. I think the one thing I would have wished for would have been a bit more actual childcare stuff. But I guess certain things like changing a diaper, bathing the kid, and also breastfeeding stuff, that's better not learning by doing, but actually having a baby and someone showing you how the baby latches on the best and that kind of stuff. So I know they do actually show you that in the hospital as well. Plus, like I said, you are there for quite a few days, so you always have someone around to ask for help if you need it. So that was my update for now. Basically, you will get another update in a week's time about now this last week and the coming week, in which I don't think a lot of exciting stuff will happen besides our doctor's appointment this coming Tuesday. So, well, I guess it's kind of a big thing. It might even be my last doctor's appointment, because here in Switzerland, they continue to have them every 4 weeks, which I feel is very, very little. So technically, on Tuesday, the appointment is the 36-week appointment, and I will not go to 40 weeks. So it might as well be my last one. And they never did in German it's called CTG. It's the one where they have those big things on your belly and measure the belly's heartbeat as well as contractions. In Germany, they do that from like week 25 24 or 28 onwards, like at every appointment. Plus they cut down to every second week from week 30 on or something. I think here they don't do that until week 38. So I might as well never experience that, which is a bit sad, to be honest. But let's give you a view of the bump. It has grown. Technically, at this point last week, I think it made a big jump over the last couple of days. At the same point last week, the bump was still the same size as in my last update video, I feel. So this is the belly. Bra, nice. So this is the belly from the side. So I'm still rather small. My new midwife for afterwards, she said I carry to the inside, and that is actually something nice, because it also helps with a lot of the backache comes from because you have so much at the front, and then it's like your balance is off, but I don't have that. So this is the belly, go in the middle a little bit, belly from the front. As you can see, still no real stretch marks. I think the thing is our bathroom mirror is not that high, so I cannot really see it, and the mirror we have here in the living room or living room hallway, the light isn't that good, so I cannot really tell. And those videos actually show me always if I have stretch marks or not. So I have grown, baby is still inside, stretch marks. This is just from the pants and sitting down. Yeah, let's move to the other side real quick. Yeah, that's how the belly looks right now. Baby's still inside. And that was it for now, and I will see you in a week's time, I'm guessing. So keep your fingers crossed that hopefully everything is well at our appointment on Tuesday, and that she does keep on baking in there at least a little bit longer, preferably until like at least the next 2 weeks, because that's when Christopher's finally back. And yeah, I will see you in my next video. Bye!